So I think many of you saw a spreadsheet that John put together that just sort of took you through the P&L piece of it. But basically, it's going to be a software as a service. Somebody's going to come in. Our thinking, at least initially, and obviously it could change, is that somebody would pay $40 a year to do it and pay a $20 setup fee to be able to come in and then coordinate activities. The initial targets from a sales perspective will follow the model that I'm most familiar with. That's get friends and family, see if this thing's got any legs, see if we can actually get some beta users up on it, and then roll out to, Stephen mentioned specifically, thinking like oncology care coordinators and things like that. And then trying to push it out from an SEO and a Twitter, all of the technology, all the social media standpoint, smaller and all of that. So cash requirements, we're thinking we need $12,000 for the first year. And on a very skinny budget, we're thinking that we could be cash flow positive in the 8 to 12 month period. But of course, that's really skinny. That's paying no salaries. That's just us sort of bootstrapping, if you will. So now I'll turn it over to Arthur and the dev team. Well, Ketty, Alex, who else helped us do the coding? Arthur.
It was Ketty, Steven, Alex, who else?
Mac was involved.
Mac was involved, who's not here today. Mike obviously helped us with designs, and so did Michelle with logos and designs as well.
All right. So now you're going to show the real deal, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What's it called?
All right. So let me take you from. So this is our sort of home page, splash page. Very simple registration process right now. Obviously, the site is in a very early version. We've gone ahead and loaded up some data for you to see. So once you have an account, you sort of come in and you get this sort of dashboard view. And remember that the very basic service that we're providing is we're connecting people who have resources and are willing to help to people who need resources and need help. And you've got a coordinator who's interacting with both those receivers, the beneficiaries, as well as the people that are offering their help. So as a coordinator, you can come in and create what we call an occasion, which is a trauma in your life, a scenario or a cause, or it could be something joyful, or even as generic as something like a pitch-in party of some kind, where everybody might be benefiting, but everybody is also providing resources. So using this simple form right now, it's just a name and a description. You can create occasions, and we've created a couple. Both of these are not joyful, but Anna got laid off, and so I've gone ahead and created this, and I've specified that she needs daycare Monday through Friday. She's out searching for jobs since she has kids that need to be watched over. And I've already myself claimed Monday. So going back to the dashboard, you can see that the needs that I'm providing are daycare Monday for Anna. I've also, Jack and Dan are going to be out of the country. They're adopting a kid from China, and they just need somebody to dog sit and watch over their house for about a period of a month. So I've also volunteered myself for week 1. And you can easily see that, if I were to come in and also claim, Tuesday, it would flip. And now my dashboard shows me that I'm also providing care Tuesday for Dan. And this is occasions where I'm coordinating. I've created another user that I've invited to participate in both of these events, and so you can see this John Doe. Yeah, John Doe is not coordinating anything, but he is participating in these 2 other occasions. And when he clicks on Anna got laid off, you can see that he only sees what's still needed, and so he can claim Friday, and that appears on his dashboard. And the coordinator can, if I were to log back in, can go and see what's still unmet. In future versions and future iterations, hopefully be able to send out messages, reminders, post any updates on the occasion page, and communicate with both the receivers and the providers. So that's our early version, and you can clearly see the potential and approve planning building. That's all I got.
Questions?
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure it's extremely simple and you answered it, but, so if you're putting that information in there, the only people it goes to are the members, right? So amongst this, let's pretend 100 groups, 100 members in your group, those are the ones that are offering their services as well as the ones that are requesting meeting services? Like if people are requesting, I need a babysitter,
Yeah.
who's it going to? Or there's just a bunch of strangers out there and you want a strange person coming?
Yeah, no,
You know,
there's an invite mechanism.
Let me feel that for you.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
we weren't able to demo the invitation piece of this. So obviously, as a coordinator, you come in, you create an occasion, like Anna got laid off. The one part that I wasn't able to demo is you'd be able to fill in the email addresses and names of people that you want to invite that are in your network of friends, in your local community. And additionally, our goal is to be able to allow occasions to be labeled or flagged public. So for instance, if you are a church and you are having some sort of public occasion, you can list it as public, and then others can click, a help my community sort of link and see those public occasions and provide resources.
Is there going to be an option for people who want to volunteer their services, like their chef services or whatever?
Right,
People
that's
can
what I'm
sign up.
saying, yeah,
Okay.
they can find, they'll be listed as, public, I want to, yeah, so in addition to occasions being listed as public, you could also publicly offer your services as an individual, say, I'm available, contact me. So that certainly is one of our goals.
Is there a way to incorporate friends with other social networking sites, say at Smaller Indiana, or something like that, that you can say, hey, upload my friends here, so when I send a message, it goes out to them?
Actually, that's a great question, and we've thought about that from the beginning, and we support OpenID right now. I wasn't able to demo that to you, but OpenID, for those of you who don't know, is Google, I believe it's Google's attempt to provide one way of accessing one login, essentially, for all of your social networking and Web 2.0 accounts. And so, if you have a Facebook account as well as a Smaller Indiana account, and they support OpenID, we'd be able to aggregate that stuff and sign in universally and maybe pull in contacts into those.
Which means we get to do your idea along with our idea.
Kind of, yeah.
Right.
My original idea.
I'm still all over that idea. Yeah, go ahead.
So saw that you had a $40 annual subscription. Is that for people that want the benefits of the service, or do people that are going to participate also have to pay for this?
Well, I think, John, you should speak to, you put the $40 up there.
Yeah.
I know you just sort of threw it out there.
There was actually two things. It was $20 for one occasion or $40 for as many occasions as you want for the whole year.
Yeah, okay.
So they just had to do one thing and pay a fee, but after twice that amount, you can do as many occasions as you want a year.
My question was, do the people that are going to provide these meals, are they supposed to be paying subscription?
No, originally we like.
You're going to get the invite, right?
Yeah,
So the invite is there.
It's the coordination.
It's the coordination function, that's right. Yeah, good question. And
I
that's
think there was an expectation of a sort of freemium model where you would have a, say, I think we targeted, what was it, 10?
Yeah.
Was the number that we felt like, the number of people that you could invite before it became larger than a small group thing, and that's where the costs would begin to come in.
One of the things that we asked in the survey was how many people would you invite, or contact in these situations, and overwhelmingly it was between 6 and 25. So something like 10 would be someplace in there that they could still get some benefit out of it, but then if they needed it to expand it, they could bump it up and take off some of the limits.
All right, any questions?